Hi, hope you're doing well. I'm going to explain the master planning now. Master planning. Master planning is specially designed for the manufacturing companies. Master planning is specially designed for the manufacturing companies. If you require any products, if you demand any products, how much your raw material we have to prepare. If any like if we getting any sales order, transfer orders for any products, how much your raw material advance we can prepare to meet the demand, everything. And normally system suggests like a how much products we have to prepare and how much raw materials we have to prepare depend on the demand. This is like a master planning in a manufacturing point of view especially. And just I will explain only basic things in supply chain point of view. In supply chain point of view, like I see in a company, it's very difficult sometimes ODS process to maintain the inventory. Sometimes it's like a excess stock. If you don't maintain the proper planned orders, sometimes it's excess stock. Because of that excess stock, the cash flow will become block. It's a different transitions will happen. We don't know how to maintain exactly. Depend on the last 3 month sales, 2 month sales, how much inventory we have to maintain. This master plan especially it's maintaining the optimum level of inventory. It's especially helpful for suggest us to know how much your level of inventory, how much your inventory we have to maintain depend on that, whatever the sales is especially helpful. This is master planning. Prior to that, just already I created some setups in the Excel sheet. I'm not explaining like a deeply everything, just I am explaining briefly some only few things. This master planning parameters, current dynamic master plan, current static master plan, setup for the coverage groups, map in item master, setup for the item coverage, demand forecast, supply forecast in item master plan action pane, run master plan, check the planned orders, firm it for creating the purchase order. Just these are the steps we have to follow. Master planning parameters, say master planning, setup, master planning parameters. This already once you open its came. All planning process are disabled. Please enable the planning process to continue. See here, it's like a compared to the opposite option in Dynamics 365 they given compared to other options. Disable all planning process. It's enabled this option. So this means we are stopping all disabling the like a planning process. So this one we have to be disabled. Once we disable, that means we are enabling the planning process. Okay, this is the option main. And this dynamic master plan. Dynamic master plan is like a short term plan. Here one more is a current static master plan. Right click, view details, new. Dynamic plan. Dynamic plan is like a short term plan. If you're getting any sales orders like a transfer orders like a immediately demand from the customers, you can process the dynamic plan. Include on hand inventory, you can include. Override the on hand, no. Consume on hand inventory, no. Include inventory transactions, okay. Include sales quotations. If you're getting any sales quotations like any demand for the sales quotation, you can include also. For dynamic, no need, because these are quotations, not the sales orders. If it's the sales orders, we can make it enable. Including request for quotations, any RFQ, if you getting this one, you can enable. including requisitions. For dynamic, these all no use shelf life dates, includes continue plan, no date, scheduling method, operates schedule, job scheduling, operation schedule, include supply forecast, include demand forecast, these all no need. Save, new, static plan. Static plan is like long term plans. Just we can plan for up to like a 3 to 4 months, 5 months, up to 1 year. What is the inventory we have to maintain? Depend on the demand. This is like a static plan. Save. Include on hand inventory. Okay. Override on hand. No. Consume on hand inventory. Include sales quotation. No. Because some companies, if you're directly using like a sales quotation, sales orders directly they making, you can go for the. You can enable this one. Include request for quotations. Okay, enable. Include requisitions. Enable. It's a long-term plan. Use the shelf life dates. Some companies they use depend on the shelf life. You can plan the process also. You can master planning. You can use depend on the shelf life. Include supply forecast. Yeah, this all no need. Include supply forecast. Include supply forecast means we are going to asking the vendor this one how much stock we need for up to 1 year, up to 5 months. We are going to ask like a prior this one how much we need. We are demanding. We are saying before like a, how much we need for 1 year. This is the include supply forecast option. Normally we don't use this. Normally nobody will tell to vendor like this in a companies. Including demand forecast. This one including demand core forecast means like a we are going to ask the customers, just who are the specific customers, regular customers. We'll prior we can ask like how much do you need the stock for up to 5 months, up to 1 year, and this one we can check. Include demand forecast. Okay. Time fence in days coverage. It's coveraging for like 100 days for the planning for the 100 days. Okay, these options all no need. Just I'm explaining only basic things, just only. Save. You can assign the here map it dynamic plan, static plan. Save. See master plan parameters, current static plan, setup for the coverage groups, next option. Collapse all, setup, coverage, coverage groups. It's already created demo one. Just I'll going to create the new one. See here we have the main coverage groups. Then we have the coverage code here is there. This option coverage code. The coverage code is like a based on the which logic the master planning the planned order should run, either by period per requirements or min and max and manual. The period is nothing but like I can plan. See now if you select the period, coverage period, just you can put 10 days. Like in how many in a 10 days how many we need total stock, how much inventory, the it's going to creating like a one planned order. First 10 days in a month, and again second 10 days the period it's making like a automatic planned orders for the 10 days whatever the stock we need. This is a period. And requirement, If you're getting like a suddenly any demand for sales order, transfer order, based on the requirements, system will create the planned order. And the min and max is depend on the min and max, how much we are creating for the product. Min and max depend on that one, it will create the planned order. Manual, we have to enter manually this one whatever the items we need. And this is the one cover, sorry, this is a coverage time fence. The planned orders normally it's working for the 100 days. So this all just I'll show only for the min and max. Planned order, this all no need period template. Okay, this all no need, just min and max. The coverage code min and max, this is the main setup for the coverage groups. Done. Map in the item master plan tab. Just I will duplicate this one. Alt F1. Product information management. Products. Release products. Take one item. This all a lot of locations and lot of warehouses. Just I'll take the item which one is like a easy to we can remember this one. Just second item. It's also a lot of locations, because if I take this product, I don't want to make you perplex. Go for the third item. It's fine. This only one location is there. It's a 124 quantity. Then go for the plan tab. Edit. See here the plan tab, coverage groups, min and max. Just we can map it here whatever the we created the coverage group. Either if you creating the period, you can map it here, requirement whatever it is, save it. So for individual product, we have to map it your coverage group. If you want like a default for all products, whatever you just doing the planned orders, you have to do default here. Master planning, master planning, collapsal setup, master planning parameters. See here, general coverage group. Just we created min and max. Just you can make it min and max. Once you default setup done here, it will work for all products. You no need to set up for individually. Okay. This is done setup. Then set up the item coverage, demand forecast, supply forecast in item master plan. This is the product information management, release products, item 3, the plan action pen. So demand forecast, it's while ago I explained, it's related to the vendor, how much stock we need. Sorry, demand forecast is related to customer. We can select the site, warehouse, and customer group. We can ask how much we need in 1 year stock. That's main. And the supply forecast is related to vendor. You can do setup as a vendor group, vendor, everything, whatever the quantity you need within period of time, just you can set up. Just I will explain the item coverage because we did the for the min and max, right? Item coverage, new, warehouse 1, minimum is 200, the maximum I put 500. General, here automatic default is coming from the planned order type is purchase order. If you want to change the planned order, just click it. You can change the production for any kind of, if you need the raw materials for the production, how much raw material, that is the item, just you can go for the production. Or any transfer order, if you want for the warehouse, like a different warehouse transferring, this one you can select this one, master planning. And this kanban is lean manufacturing one. Just I'm showing only the purchase order now, default. The lead time, the how many days it will take for the purchase order to get it the item stock, 5 days. If it's production, you can select production. If you transfer, you can select transfer. The min and max already we did set up. What is the min and max dimensions? See, whatever the warehouse we selected, warehouse 1 and is shown. Okay, save. See, the we put the we entered the minimum 200 and maximum 500. I'll show the on hand stock. Item 3, manage inventory. Here the warehouse one, the stock is 124. So the minimum is 200. So it's a less than 200. Minimum is 200, less than. Minimum is 200. Maximum is 500. Order how much it will run, because 124 already I have the physical inventory. It will create the order for the 500 minus like a 124, 376. So the planned order will be create for the order for the 376 item stock. Let's do this one. So we did the setup now, all up to here, then run the master plan. Okay, go back. We can run the master plan for three ways. Here, one option we can do here also, net requirements, update, master plan. We can select either dynamic plan or static plan, whatever it is. We can run this one. This is the one option. And then other one, Alt F1, master planning, collapse, workspace, master planning. Here the run. Here also you can select either any plan, anything, whatever the dynamic or static. This is one option. And one more, master planning, run master planning. You can do here also the master planning. You can select the dynamic or static, anything. Okay, just I will go for this master planning, collapse, workspace, master planning, run. I'll select for the dynamic plan, records to include. If you not records to include is a filter the item. Which item do you want to do for the planned order? If you not select any item, if you click OK, it will run the plan for the all items, whatever the items. But we did set up only for the item 3, this one, the min and max. Item 3, click OK, click OK. You receive the error because master planning engine was used in scenarios supporting by planning or you should migrate to matter. You should migrate to planning optimization now. In the current build master was depreciation, not the master planning. Let's see. Internal server could not get the result for the search parameters. Just check the planned orders. Master planning planned orders. Yeah, it's fine. The some error came, that one you can ignore that error. Just it's created now. The planned purchase also is it's requirement 426. Let's check why it's created for the 426. Probably that one reserved any stock. Yeah, because of this is on order already 50 is there. So it's taken, it's not received, it's not as a physically this one on order. Available for reservation 124, total available 74. Yeah, these one, sorry, already some items is reserved here 124, the available quantity is 74. So just we can calculate as 74. Whatever this one, 426, 500 minus 74, 426. So we have the available 74. The rest maximum we given the item coverage is 500. So it's created for the 426, the planned order. So then we can go for the next option, open the planned order, edit. We can select the vendor also, which vendor we have to order this item, ABC vendor. And one more thing, if he's in the purchase order, if you assign here, if you map any like a default vendor, you don't need to be enter here this one, the planned orders. So we didn't have any like a default vendor for this item, so we have to enter the vendor here, save it. Okay, then just firm it. AMP 0.AMP 03 vendor 001 is not authorized. Sorry, just we have to edit here because approved vendor check method is yeah, no check we have to put. It's not authorized the showing vendor. Save, go back. I think it's done the planned order, that one, the purchase order. So this one, procurement and sourcing, all purchase order. See, the purchase order has been created now. Sorry, the quantity 426. And then you can proceed for the normal process, receive and invoice everything. This master planning, the planned orders, how to make in a supply chain point of view. Just I will explain detail in my upcoming videos also. Yeah, master plan detail. Thank you very much.